which I don't blame you. But, yeah, the next weapon is going to be actually double that. It's a P90 Emerald Dragon Minimal Wear that I'll be giving away next, and that'll be coming up at the end of this match here, along with the Op Boom Minimal Wear at the end of this match. We'll be giving away 2 items, the P90 and the Op. So yeah, all you gotta do is type in !mark raffle. Make sure that you follow the stream. You do not have to be subscribed, although that is a nice bonus. If you guys do subscribe, that means a lot to Lord Nod, of course. But here we go. Smoke, good smoke out. On a pistol round, we don't actually see a smoke coming from the CT side there too often, but they hear enough terrorists charging down in Banana that they feel it's justified to spend it. And now here you go. It's going to cost Freiberg his life right here as he takes that peek in middle. And now Chan is going to be pushing up. He spots 2 counter-terrorists. He doesn't know which one to fire at. And it looks like he doesn't take him down, but it doesn't matter. ATX is going to cover him here. ATX, excuse me. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Either way seems pretty okay. And now they're going to make that defense while KLR is trying to fight off Beast right here. He nearly takes him down as Beast is free-firing the corner. Oh, it's so close. Beast, Yash gets away with 3 HP at the end of the round. And it feels I feel a little bit cheated there for KLR that he didn't manage to get that kill right here. Or right there. And MX managed to start the round off here, and it looks like it's a full SMG buy. The MAC-10 rewarding you, I think it also rewards you 900, similar to the shotgun. It might just be 500. I think it is 500. You need 2 kills to get back that 1050 value. Meanwhile, the buy zone 1400 also gives you 500 back, and then that shotgun that Sleepy has is the highest value return, although it costs the most as well. It's 1800 for it's 1200 for a buy, and you get 900 back per kill. And he's desperately looking for that kill indeed. As counter terrorists have stacked B site, it looks like MX have caught on that there might be something fishy here, and they're gonna leave Cookie to lurk it. And lurking is something he's doing really well right now. As terrorists are starting to push into A, they're gonna realize very quickly once they get into arches here how little terrorists or counter terrorists are playing here. And there you go, Sean nearly going down just with a couple bullets tapping him through the wall. He goes down to 83, and it looks a little bit nerve-wracking here as counter-terrorists start to slowly rotate as Sean calls at least 3 people rotating through here. And here you go, Beast is going to be coming through. Beast gets drops a player, and now Cookie kills 2 over at B, and now there's only 2 players here. They're working together, but there's a player coming from behind. Do they remember him? Yes, he was called out. Freiberg CFG does know he's here, but he takes him down instantly, and now he's going for the 4th frag on top of it. The Nova here is just OP. He's gotten, I just want to remind you guys, that's 2,700 bucks that this player has just been rewarded for those 3 kills, and he's at 7,400 on the 3rd round. That's insane to think about. The Nova can pay off so much if you can make it work. But the question is, if you can make it work, you have to land your headshots with a shotgun at close range. That's so many requirements for that kill that it's kind of just it's not even worth it in most situations. And now there you go, Beast rushes down Banana. You can see him picking up the kills here. And now it's going to be Cookie supporting him as Beast just comes in with the Glock, doing work with Sleepy. They finish off all 5 players without losing a single one on Banana. The grenades just raining in down Banana a little bit too early. They did much less damage than they were intending for them to do. And that's going to be the 0-3 opening that MX wanted. Razor, if you're in the raffle, you can't get better odds just by typing in raffle more times, by the way. Once you're registered in, MoveBot only registers you in. Because it goes by username. So it can only enter in that one username of yours from Twitch. And now, here we go. We're looking at Yash right here, spraying that corner, waiting for a peek to happen, but nobody's going to get that aggressive when someone's pre-firing a corner. And if you did, you've got to be one confident player for sure. Meanwhile, this is an interesting defense coming in from the counter-terrorists. I actually really like it, though. Freiberg can peek whenever he likes, and he'll get the indication when he needs to. When Sean picks up a player rotating out of boiler. And there is a player working his way down to boiler. We'll see what MBlaze can do against the op in this situation. It looks like he's going to try and smoke him out, which is actually quite good. No, he's going to take the peek from boiler, and now the op knows he's here. Will the flash stop him from landing this shot? Yes, Sean actually backs off and watches long haul here in apartments, and now he unscopes at the worst time possible, but he does end up landing the shot that matters as he finishes off the player. It's going to be these two counter terrorists here at Newbox and at Coils to hold off against these guys. They take down Bomb, and Turbo Freak tries to get away. Meanwhile, KLR is still alive and doing work back here, and now Turbo Freak helping his teammate. He's going to last quite a while as a flank is start to come in here. And here's the supporting player as well. It's going to be Turbo Freak working together with Freiburg CFG as they try and take down Cookie. Cookie kills one. He's looking for the second one. He finishes off the second one. Now he's brought this 1v4 into a 1v2. Can he get the 4K to clutch? No! There's no time to do it. And that's going to be the end of him. And he even dies at the end of the round. No, Cookie, you've got 0 money. Hell Ranger, welcome back, man. Welcome back to the stream, and thanks for tuning in. 1-3 as counter-terrorists win their first round here. It's going to be interesting to see if they can follow it up with more rounds, or was that last round maybe just a fluke? Did their opponents kind of throw away the game, in a sense, is what I'm asking. Terrorists had a solid defense on B, but they just couldn't support it with smokes to hold B site properly. And we didn't see as good as an execution as we saw last game, where the game came into the site rather plainly. No flashes, if I remember correctly, but definitely no smokes. And now it looks like they're going to be... yeah, they're going to leave one player in B to defend by himself. And will this Speedway player come back towards B now that the flashes are landing along with the smokes? Yes, he's going to be forced to. And now it's a 2-2 split as the terrorists are going to be rushing into A. It's going to be on these two CTs to defend against this. But how well would they be able to hold up? Sean, you've only got an op in hand. You can't possibly hold off against a rush that long. And now he's waiting for players to come out of the smoke, but he gets picked off from a different angle. And Freiburg goes down as well, leaving only 2 players alive. Turbo Freak and KLR need to rotate as quickly as possible. Turbo Freak is in the situation to play here, but he can't push through the smoke that the terrorists put down. And the retake here has been halted almost completely. And now there you go. Sean, he's taking a lot of damage. Turbo Freak's doing a good job weaving between bullets. KLR sees how long Turbo Freak's surviving, and he's like, I want to play too. Comes out and gets destroyed immediately. And now Turbo Freak left by himself with this after image, or excuse me, not after image, but FAMAS pulse in hand. He's going to be sitting right behind here as terrorists don't even think to check this corner, apparently. This could be really good for the FAMAS. He could get himself a free AK. But he has to be looking the right way if he wants to get it, as Chan manages to catch him off guard and take him down. MX.CSGO, they're making a really good opening so far. And with that second round win, they do force the counter-terrorists onto a pistol save round here. And on this eco round, it looks like they're ready to stack A, but they're not going to be peeking mid. They're not greedy for kills. They're going to be baiting out the op here, and Sean's going to be pushing down, but he gets caught off guard by Atax, who's pushing in alternate right now. And now, here we go, it's going to be the defense coming in. Is down MBlaze, but MBlaze does get out of that alive with only 4 HP. The headshots came in, but it just wasn't enough. He needed a P250 in hand for the dome one shot here in that situation. And maybe a couple of 5.7s would have been able to turn the tide as well. Wow, I mean, UGC, they're not bad players. You saw how that eco round really worked in their favor, but they just weren't able to make it happen. And yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the raffle. Like I said, at the end of this game, it's going to be the P90 Emerald Dragon being given away and the Op Boom, so look forward to that, guys. And now, there we go. Sean's going to cross over in mid, and he gets taken down instantly by Sleepy as he takes that peek on the right side of mid. He's got bomb in hand, and he's a little bit out of position because of it. He should have tossed the bomb over to somebody else as he's watching for a rush down on B. It's going to... excuse me. It's going to be on the CTs to defend against this. And again, with only pistols, they didn't buy up. They couldn't afford to, really. They're going to get taken down. And now it's Turbo freaking KLR left alive now in this situation, but there is no bomb plant forcing them to rotate too quickly, so they can try and go for some ninja plays. And there you go, Turbo freaking nearly spotting someone. He does hear someone in ult though, and that is Sean. Sean's gonna turn around. He's gonna find Turbo Freak coming into ult mid right there. And he's going to take him down, no problem. Of course, armor gives a huge advantage to the enemy player because aim punch is painful to fight with. And there you go. KLR lines himself up for the headshot, but Sean is the one who ends up getting the headshot with that AK, takes him down in an instant. And that is 1-6 opening. MX looking to shut down their opponent team rather quickly as they make a dominant T side. This is yet again, we see a very strong T. And now, here we go, Terrorists. It looks like they're playing a little bit everywhere. They're gathering a lot of information, seeing where the CTs might push. As they actually smoke off Alt A, that signifies usually that you want someone on your team, especially if they have an op like Sean, to go ahead and take that peek down middle. And I disagree with that. I think it's much safer to smoke off middle where an op is more likely to play and go for the peek on a rifler that doesn't expect you to in Alt A. You guys, again, you don't have to enter the raffle multiple times. It doesn't give you better odds or anything like that. How passive they're playing right now makes it even more difficult for the Terrorists. It does not give them an easy shot. And now here we go. Sleepy gets through that Molotov right here easily as a player is rotating around on coils. Sleepy keeping himself completely quiet here. Does he know KLR is right here when he stands up? He's expecting it. Yes, he does pre-aim right there as he knows a player is going to be in that corner. He saw the Molotov come down, so he knew the positioning. Sean takes that CT player's place, playing around with a corpse, if there had been one, would have been standing right on top of it rather disrespectfully. But that's not how CSGO works, of course. And here we go. Rock, he's going to be on 13 HP, trapped behind this car right here. And now the pressure comes in. He does manage to flash Mikelele here, who was just about to rush him. But Chan was not flashed. Managed to avoid that and takes him down the second he leaves truck. C5 did win the first game, 16-5. They took it in rather dominant fashion. A lot of rounds came down, and they were nail-biters. But by the end of it, C5 had just gained so much momentum that we saw two of their players pick up 2 4Ks in that game. And, yeah, although the first half was very tense, the second half was much less so, as they couldn't get their game together on T side. Excuse me. And now, here we go. It's going to be another counter-terrorist aggression play here, as he looks like he should have gotten sprayed down there through apartments, to be honest. And good wallbangs coming in there if anybody's sitting on bed. It needs to be a little bit lower into the left. It's more common now for players to sit behind door. But here we go. It's going to be Rock against Mikelele here. The question is does Mikelele turn in time? No, in fact, he's going to get smoked out completely. He's not going to be able to see if a player crosses right here. But indicated from that pre-fire through dark, that's going to tell him that nobody's crossed onto his left, most likely. And here we go. Instead, it's going to be the CT players caught off guard as terrorists are entering into B site. They're going to take it really quickly, and that's going to force the rotate in from the pistols. Again, this is an eco round, so there's not too much pressure for UGC to win it, more so just to get free items for next round. And now there you go. He catches Mikelele off guard, but he doesn't flick enough. It looks like he needed his sensitivity up as he just barely misses that one-click headshot that he was looking for. He was at the right height level, and that's just disheartening to see. As here we go. Sean is going to spot Sean sitting right there in Alt A. As he comes back to mid, he gets taken down, and that's MX.CSGO 8-1 now on T side Inferno. Absolutely ridiculous. Oof. And that was intense, guys. But now we see the op coming in. It's actually going to be a double op coming in from KLR here and Sean. They're going to be working together to try and take down the opponents and debunk this so strong play that we've seen here. And it's going to be Sean waiting in this situation with the ump. He actually rotates into apartment as nobody decides to take the peek on him at mid. And now, as this player drops, it's going to be Chan going down. KLR getting another kill on B. That's going to demount the pressure that I was talking about. This 3v5 looks like it's going to be an easy round for them as long as they don't give it away. But the question is, do they give it away? Sleepy still has his op in hand, and now the Terrace players are fighting with the counter-terrorist, and it's going to be on ATAX right here to take down Rock and give them give themselves a chance to come back in this round right now. It's not yet over. As long as they get 2-for-1 trade-outs, they can put themselves in a 1v1 in clutch. But no, Sean takes that peek around the corner, and he's going to take down ATAX in an instant, finishing off the player, no problem, with that op in hand. It's such a deadly weapon, and now it's just going to be Cookie and Mikaleli trying to survive as long as possible. Mikaleli, he's got his stickers right here to give him hope. He's got his Fanatter, Navi, and LDLC. He's got the power of all three channeling in one AK right here. What can he do against these players when they're playing so passively, getting these corner plays? As he peeks up on porch, he thinks someone might be up on top, but that's not the case. And now they're running out of time. 15 seconds left. You either die and go for the clutch, or you just save. And honestly, I'm starting to think a save is worth it. 10 seconds left. And there you go. Mikaleli goes down. And now Cookie, he's looking for the second player. He sees one jumping up by Chuck, but he doesn't manage to get him. Instead, he's going to back out, and yes, now he needs to commit to the save. If he loses the omp in this situation, it's going to be absolutely terrible for his team. Full nade set, armor, and an omp. He hears the player rushing him. He hears a couple players rushing towards him, but they don't manage to get to him in time, and he does save it. And now we see not only a double op from CT side, but we see a double op from Terrace side. And now here we go. It's going to be the Terrorists who lose a player rather quickly. ATAX takes him down as Sean gets really aggressive with his own op. And now Rock is going to get really aggressive as well. That leaves only one player left in A, forcing the other two counter-terrorists to rotate here. But actually, this is a misplay. Yes, KLR needs to be watching this cross from this direction right here. It's okay if he gets smoked down. He just needs to know if they're going B. And the terrorists are indeed going B, but they're doing it very slowly, and this has given KLR plenty of time to set up for this corner. If Cookie decides to turn it, he will not be able to get away alive, but KLR barely manages to get away alive himself. And here you go, Cookie rushes through the Inferno once again. That Molotov not holding him back. He was already in the middle of it from the get-go, and since it takes a little bit to start up, he gets through it with taking minimal damage. And that just completely caught KLR off guard here. And now there's only Turbo Freak left alive as Cookie picks up yet another kill with the op. And now here's the terrorist player rotating in from behind. Mikaleli playing the lurk role. Doesn't manage to finish off the player right there. He whiffed his shot apparently. And now three terrorists are free to do whatever they want as they're going to pick up a 9th round here on T side. Turbo Freak, he knows exactly what he's coming in with. Good sound play right here, but will he go down? He needs to stay alive! No! Turbo Freak, that's going to cost him so much right there. The only thing, luckily dying after the round ends like that doesn't cost him any money. He still does get his monthly salary, unlike terrorists who do not get any money if they die after the rounds end. So even though he does lose his weapon, he does manage to get some monthly income there to purchase his next weapon for his gun hobby habits here. And now we actually see Cookie doing so well with the op this game. He's been demounting the counter-terrorist plays left and right. And to be honest, I wish these counter-terrorists would play a lot more passively. They've tried playing A aggressive, they've tried playing B aggressive, nothing's working for them. Switch it up, play a different strat with smokes and flashes, go for timed attacks and not necessarily instant pushes. You can see the positioning from here. Freiburg, it should be expected this player is going to be smoking off this location because they've been playing it so frequently. And this is what I'm talking about. Mikaleli, he might get taken by surprise, but he does watch his back more than he normally did, and he didn't see Rock, but there you go. Freiburg is actually seeable through smoke there. I could see his leg and not just his x-ray as well there. as he goes down. He was not in the center of it. He was at the forward position of it, and that's just how good that smoke was. If the smoke had popped in the very front of the room, it would have blocked out the entire crossway. As Harris actually open up sight here, again, it's Cookie doing work. He gets himself on top of Headshot Box, looking for the last player rotating around, but that's actually going to be Turbo Freak coming in from Alt A right now, as he's waiting for somebody to show up in apartments. Can you get a kill update on Turbo Freak? Absolutely. It's going to be about 2 minutes later, but if you guys don't mind that, at least I gave it to you eventually. Turbo Freak is on 4 and 10 right now. The counter-terrorists are just impossibly trying to survive here. And if you notice, Freiburg.CFG loaded. I don't think his CFG loaded properly, or somebody replaced it with Get Right from last night's CFG, because he's 0 and 12 right now. And the distance from ESEA land. If you guys saw that complexity versus nit map, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When Get Right went 0 and 11 on Inferno in the first half. That's right, Get Right. The Swedish mastermind, the #1 player in the world, the Clutchmeister himself, went 0 and 11. Even he has bad games on land, guys. He is human after all, I think. And yeah, so 2 and 10, MX.CSGO, they're ready. They're done. They've had enough of this match. They pick up the second op again. Yash and Cookie gonna work together. Their op is really doing wonders against the aggressive plays that we see here. And yet again, we're gonna see Rock trying to get aggressive here, but the spray down from ATAX is gonna halt him. And nice spray coming in here as Rock is watching those bullets penetrate through 2 walls right now. That's got to be scary indeed. The power from those AKs clearly visible. And now here we go. It's going to be Freiburg CFG. Let's see if he can get his first kill this round. But no. Oh, Yash, he did make a misplay. And Freiburg does pick up his first kill here. But he quickly gets taken down by Mikelele. And now Mikelele wants to continue his frags, but Sean won't let it happen. USPS in hand. He does have a... I want to call it bomb control, but the bomb's not really under his control. They recover it, and now they're running back to his B. They have no idea where they're going, but if they stay in Speedway right here, they should be able to hear the players as they run up B. No, it looks like they're not close enough in Speedway. Their ears just can't pick it up because of that, or their player positioning. And Mikelele is lurking here. He's been lurking for his team quite a while, and that's one of the reasons why he's on bottom here, because Team UGC is quick to rotate. Mikelele's lurk is really difficult to get kills with. And now, though, it's just going to be Turbo Freak yet again with an AK in hand. Let's see if he can hold off. But no, he gets rushed here at yellow car. Cookie has plenty of time to set up his option. Takes him down. And that's 2-11. MX.CSGO just storming through this game so far, and it's like a lot of the kills I'm seeing are just bad timings, no setups, and it's just unfortunate for UGC. I don't think they're playing that poorly aim-wise. I think a lot of it just comes down to their information gathering network, and their overall just game sense just seems to be failing them right now. I'm not sure if they're playing against an opponent that's just playing strangely, because I can't tell from their perspective, or if they're playing against, or if they're just out of whack right now and they can't seem to get their teamwork together. But here we go. Either way, it's going to be Yash trying to pick up a free op kill as he gets smoked out by Sean. He goes for the timing shot. It is quite frequent that after the CT hears the smoke go off, like in the next 0.5 seconds to like 2 seconds, they will peek that corner. So if you just hold off until the smoke blocks your line of sight and hold that corner at the same angle, then there's actually a really good chance you could be able to find a kill there by just getting the guessing the timing that the player comes out with. And look at that, as he jumps, as he lands back after jumping to the moon, he ends up hitting a headshot on Sean, only to get taken out by Rock. It looked like he was going to start up a killing spree there, but it gets ended early. That M4A4 silent, or that M4A1 silenced, man, takes him by surprise. Rock doing a great job, but he still leaves his teammate in a 1v4. And yeah, absolutely, I can do those kind of things. There's just not that much to talk about. Look at all the smokes on the map right now, guys. This is insane to see. That is so many smokes from the T's to be able to hold against just one little man. Number 5 over here. Mambo number 5 over here. Getting hunted down by Mikelele as he turns his corner. You can see the setup happening right here. It's going to be KLR with the howl in hand, actually. Nice job. I want a howl, guys. I really want one. But there you go. Mikelele, he's going to find him, and KLR is going to get away alive. That's his main goal right here. He does take down Mikelele as well, And he's looking to finish off these... he does a good job finishing off his player right there. And now 12-2 MX.CSGO. They did manage to save a weapon, and they're eco-buying these rounds, but we'll have to see what they're capable of. And there we go. No quick kills coming in here, though. It's going to be Cookie. He's making sure that nothing comes down B, and the rest of his players can work A together, and I really like that kind of play coming out from this team right here. And Freiberg's going to have to hold it off with the Swag 7 in hand. He did a good job last round. He got a little bit unlucky with his bullet spray pattern, and he didn't manage to take down a player very quickly. But Sean, look at him as he rotates around corner. He does actually manage to tap Yash. No, he actually missed Yash. I'm actually surprised there. The FAMAS is actually pretty decent when it comes to like moving spray here. And now it's all going to be on Freiberg right here. He does see Yash out in the open, and again, nearly takes down Yash. He goes down to half HP, and it's going to be on Cookie, who rotates around. Wow. Picks up that instant instant op shot on Turbo, and this is what I'm talking about. Cookie is just dominating this game. He's 24-2 right now with that op in hand, and he's unstoppable. No aggression has been able to work against him, and now Yash is going to join him as he's been doing a lot of work with his op as well. It's going to be KLR taking him down, and 12-2, but it looks like it's going to be 13-2 for the halftime. I mean, KLR, UGC's tried everything against this team, but as of right now, it's just been Cookie. It's Cookie left and right. Every corner you turn, Cookie's there with an op in your face, and he doesn't miss his shots. And it's disheartening for everybody on the CT team. And to be honest, there's not much you can do behind it. Not much you can do to stop it. The best way to take down an op is either you go for your aim battle and you win, or you delay the round so much as to force the enemy team, including the op, to push aggressively. And when an op is pushing aggressively, that is your chance to take advantage of them. That is your chance. And now here we go. We're going into the next pistol round, so let's see what happens here, guys. What we are going to see is we're going to see Yash picking up the first kill here, as he's going to be peeking from Alt A right here. He's going to get flanked by KLR at the same time, but he doesn't go down, which is what's important. He gets that kill and gets out alive and leaves his team in a 5v4. And Sean, he's going to peek this corner now as well. Yash looking for the headshot, but he's actually taking a lot of damage in return. Cookie's going to take his place as he gets flashed out. And now with smoke landing, he's going to just spray the corner, waiting for a free kill to come to him. And it's a 4v3. No, it's a 4v2. KLR gets finished off as well. Chan picking up the 3K right there. No, the 4K, finishing off so many members. He played it really aggressive in apartments, picked up his first kill that round, and then when they finally decide to push mid, he finishes them all off with a USP in hand. Oh man, MX.CSGO right now, they are just, again, they're in such a good mood. Their players are just happy right now. They're talking to each other. They're competitive. And I can imagine the frustration going on with UGC, with just falling to the op left and right, with all these little things being highlighted against this kind of team. It's so frustrating. And here we go. Chan's going to get taken off guard, but the instant headshot shuts down Rock. No aggression allowed, as we're trying to see if Michaeleli's hold here on B will break. He's got P90 in hand, so usually not. And now it's just Turbo Freak alive as Cookie's coming in with the knife. No, don't die to the knife. Don't give him $1,500. No, Yasha. He does manage to take down Cookie with a nice headshot from the Glock, but he does not manage to catch the other player. And there you go. There's Sean escaping into apartments. They're rotating back to A. Do they expect him to be up here? That's the question. They're going to be checking apartments shortly now. And Sean, will he spot him in time, or will he manage to slip into A unnoticed and get the bomb plant that his team desperately needs? And there you go. No! Yash jumps across, but he didn't spot Sean. This is amazing. It's only going to be one player near him. It's going to be Chan, who's searching A site for the player right now. He's going to be backing out as well, and this is going to be a free bomb plant. They have no idea where this player could possibly be, and they're going for the hunt, but they've created the perfect opening. Sean, get the bomb plant for your team. You've got 30 seconds left, and two players are rotating back to your position. It's Metal Gear Solid Snake mode right here. Can he do it? He's going to go for the bomb plant. There you go. The enemy knows he's going to be walking. This is what I'm talking about. Like, There you go. Sean's going to get really aggressive now. He's feeling confident in the situation, and he's looking for where the terrorist is hiding on site. And Sean? No, he falls to his opponent and gets taken down. MX.CSGO end up picking their 15th round right there. And that is going to be our tie point right there being picked up. And now we're on match point as KLR asked for a pause. They did lose a player. And we're on our final round as terrorists are able to buy for the first time. They're going to have to win every round out here from here on if they want to be able to have a chance to win this match here. And they would have to force it into overtime, which is extremely inconvenient. And if they do manage to win a couple more rounds and make this game seem less one-sided than it should have been, then good on them for sure. But yeah, at this point, it's the battle of attrition. How long can Team UGC play without making a mistake that ends up costing them a round? And that's never a fun situation to be in unless you're like... or it's never a fun situation to be in the first place, and the plausible comebacks usually only come back when you are closer to like 11 and 15. This is the second semi, guys, so this is going to be our last stream of the day. We're going to be giving away 2 items, and then I'm going to be that's going to be it for me. I'm going to be switching over to my stream channel after this on twitch.tv/NaughtyWalrus, and I'm going to be streaming the Flipside Academy Cup tournament that's been going on for 2 days already. We're in our 3rd days as we're casting the round 3 lower brackets, and then we're going to be casting the semifinals of the... No, we're going to be casting... yeah, the semifinals of the upper brackets as well. The semifinals of the upper and lower brackets. That's what we're going to be casting today. Oh, and there goes Cookie, one of their best players, too. Cookie was just dominating the enemy team. Oh, wait, no, we're at 8 players now. Okay. Let me check Skype chat to see that nothing's wrong right now. No, it looks like we're fine here. I'm just waiting for players to connect. I was wondering, he's sleepy. I don't blame him. It is getting late there in India right now. And thank you guys for tuning in. And if you guys want to stick around after this ends, yeah, Swar95 does it, typed it in right there. You can go ahead and enter the raffle. We were giving away 2 items before this stream will end. That's the P90 Emerald Dragon and the Op Boom. Yeah, make sure to stay tuned for that. The match is just about to end. And I'll make sure to get you guys items. If you do end up winning the P90 or the UP, make sure to message me on Twitch what your username is on Steam. I will add you and I will give you the weapons. Honestly, probably by tomorrow. I actually don't have much time because the tournament for Flipside is going to be starting up it's going to be starting up pretty soon, so it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult to get your guys' items in time. And here we go. We have our 9 players back in as Turbo Freak rejoins, but now we're still waiting on one team member from CT. But yeah, so there's still a P90 and an op up for grabs. Alright, and it looks like they're ready to go. They're going to be finishing off this match. Can MX finish it off now, or are we going to have to see UGC try and make the most epic comeback of all time happen here? They haven't shown us the skill to be able to do so far. They just can't fight the ops right now. And, yeah, go ahead and enter the raffle if you guys want to have a chance to win. We're going to be drawing a winner pretty soon here. But yeah, UGC, they haven't been able to step up to the plate to hold off these opponents. And now Cookie, instead of an op, looks like he wants to go with that AUG in hand right here. He's going to be flashing mid, or Yash is going to flash mid and then take the peek. He's looking for a player down there. And he actually goes for the Deeg as well. The Deagle's no good anymore, guys. I don't know if you know that. It's much better to have a 5-7 in your hands as Yash finishes off a player. Chan finishes off 2, and that leaves Sean by himself. And that's going to be 16-2, guys, going on here. Yeah, He did go for a beer indeed. And that's going to be our game. That's going to be it for today as well. That's our 2 semifinals matches happening, guys. And sorry if I spoke a little bit quickly, guys. I know I get like really into the game sometimes and cast a little bit quickly here. But yeah, so like I said, giving away a P90 and an op. We should be drawing right now. Alright. Dopefish Crypt, you are the second winner of the P90 Emerald Dragon. Go ahead and send me a Twitch message.